Greetings all, I'm Ponyfan and welcome back. Warning, before the video starts, a lot of movement and flashing and stuff like that. As much as I wanted to create another My Little Pony video because the last one did get a lot of attention, at least for me, this channel isn't strictly MLP content, even if the name might say otherwise. So today we're doing a Wings of Fire speed paint of one of my OCs. You might remember him from the Dragon Sheep Hybrid Challenge video. He was the Mudwing sandwing that was left unnamed. But thanks to this comment, he has one now, Ibis, which is a bird, so now he has a name. Thank you for the comment. I wanted it to look like a painting because it's not really something I've ever done. I don't think I really achieved the look I was going for. Did I mention that this speed paint has been in the works for like over a year now? But anyway, let's talk about Ibis. I did change his colors to look more like a sandwing and gave him a very mudwing-like body shape. And the year it took me to make this piece, I came up with more of a backstory for him. So here we go. He was born in Pyrrhia after the War of Sandwing Succession to a Mudwing mother and a Sandwing father. He'd be closest to his mother, both sharing a love for pottery, but he did get his dad's musical side. But after an undetermined accident, which ended in his mother's death, it created a small rift between the two. Not one filled with anger or rage, but just of distance. But then Queen Thorn sent a small group, including his father, who brought Ibis with him to Pantala to negotiate trade with the Hive queen. His dad would meet a Hive running one of the sweet shops there, and marry her a few months later, moving them both to Pantala. A short time later, Beetle hatched. He does love his little brother, but they're polar opposites. Where he is cool, calm, and chooses to avoid fights at all costs, Beetle is reckless, bold, and a bit of a bully sometimes, always ready to start a fight. It causes them to butt heads a lot. Or, well, butting heads doesn't seem like the right word for it. More like getting angry and not talking to each other for ages. But putting all that aside, Beetle is still his little brother. That's why when Beetle developed a crush on Firefly, Ibis ignored his own feelings for the hybrid, to not cause a bigger rift between the two. If Beetle will ever find out about his brother's feelings for her, it's hard to say. Outside of his brother, he has his stepmother. He likes her a lot. She never tried to replace his mom, which was a fear of his when his dad first married her. She's kind and never forces him to leave his study, to hang out with dragonettes his own age, and she even encouraged him to start selling what he makes. And she's usually the one to settle the brothers' silent arguments. And whenever he's feeling down, she makes some special candies just for him, so yes, he likes her. After his dad remarried, they were able to build a bridge between the relationship, but never close the gap. But they get along now, and he knows his dad loves him, and he loves his dad. If you couldn't understand anything I said during the backstory, it will be in the description of the video. Go read it to fill in any gaps. Now that the backstory is done, let's talk about art. I decided to put him in his studio sculpting, a vase. It's been a while since I drew it. I gave him 4 fingers instead of 5 because it's just easier to draw. And sandwing diamond scales on his neck. I gave him a sandwing thrill too, just to make him look more like a hybrid. I gave him a bunch of shelves with knickknacks and stuff he's created on them, which was the hardest part of the speed paint. It took me forever to come up with good ideas of what to put on the shelves. Eventually, I got rid of the middle bookcase and moved the window over a bit to be more center. The left bookcase has a lot of creative creations on it, like plates and sculptures and even a toolbox on the bottom. The right shelf, I just ran out of creative ideas and put books on it, and did a clay tree. I wasn't sure what I was thinking there. It turned out really bad looking, just saying. And just kind of a hint for his love for Firefly, I put a jar of fireflies on the shelf. And then finally, all that's left was some shading, which was okay. I feel like I probably could have put some more time on it. It's just kind of basic. I added some lights from the windows and his shadow casting over the pottery stand. And now that the piece is finished, I hope you enjoyed. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, this is Ponyfan saying bye.